Students, welcome to the St. Joseph's Composite PU College, Vijaypur. Students, I am your ma'am, Miss Deepa. In this session, we will going to learn about uses of elements. In last class, we discussed up to the point of the present form of periodic table, that is modern periodic table. Why we need elements? The elements are the pivot substances. So these may a single entities. These are the building blocks of our life, and let us learn the uses of each element. So by this periodic table, this is a modern form of periodic table. Modern periodic table, here the presence of 118 elements. Among these, 93 are the natural, remaining all in the form of the artificial elements. See here the colorful periodic table. Here the many uses are there. In this, we are observing few elements like nickel. Nickel is used in coins. Then copper is used in electric wire. Zinc is used in brass. The mixture of nickel, copper, zinc, these are used in the alloys. Next, gallium is there. This gallium is what? This is an element, or this is a metal. Whenever it is placed in our palm, it converted into the liquid state. This is called the liquid metal. Next, germanium. Germanium is one of the semi-metal. This shows the properties of both metal and non-metal. It is used in semiconductor electronics. The semiconductors are what? These shows properties in between insulators and the conductors. Then arsenic is used in poisons. Next come to the palladium. This palladium used in pollution control. Then silver is used in jewelries. Cadmium is used in paint. The given indium is used in LCDs, liquid crystal displays. Next, tin. The symbol of tin is SN. It is used in flatted food cans. Then SB is an antimony. It is used in car batteries. Next, platinum, it is used in labware. Then gold is used in jewelries. These are the very costly elements. They may be used in jewelries. Mercury is an liquid metal. It is used in thermometers. Thallium is what? It is used in low temperature thermometers. Lead is used in weights. Next, bismuth is used in fire sprinklers. Next, see here, this is what the first element that present in the periodic table that have the atomic number 1. It is called as hydrogen. This is a gas hydrogen present in the sun area. See, the hydrogen is the first element on the periodic table with 1 proton per atom. It's the most abundant element in the universe. If you look at the sun, you are the mostly looking at hydrogens. Its usual ionization color is short of a purplish blue in color. On the earth, it's a transparent gas, which is not really worth a picture. Next, second most element is what? That is helium. It comes under the noble gases. The second element on the periodic table and second most abundant element in the universe also. So on the earth, it's normally a transparent gas. It can be cooled into a transparent liquid. Next, lithium. Lithium, it is what? It is one of the elements. It has the atomic number 3 and it is used in batteries of mobile. Boron is a shiny black metallite, which means it possesses properties of both metals and the non-metals. So it is called as semi-metals. Although it can be prepared in a lab, the element does not exist free in nature. Then beryllium. The fourth most elements after the lithium is beryllium and after that boron. So the fourth element beryllium, this is an element, it is a glossy metal, usually dark form of an oxide. It forms the oxide layer on the metal. Next, very important element is what? That is carbon. This is and what it consisting of an many form called as allotropes. So the carbon is a non-metal that can exist in different forms. Each form is called as allotropes. Example, diamond, an allotrope of carbon. It is the hardest natural substance known and it has a very high melting point and boiling point. Second most, graphite is also allotrope of carbon. This is what good conductor of graphite is act as a good conductors of electricity. Next one of the allotrope is fullerene. The carbon is also the important because it's the element basis of all the organic compounds. Next one is nitrogen. Nitrogen is a transparent gas. It is a formless transparent liquid and a clear solid that looks much like water ice. However, it's quite colorful as an ionized gas emitting a blue-violet glow. It is used to fill the gas in case of many Kurkure packets. Element fluorine. In the modern periodic table, the most electronegative element that is fluorine. So fluorine does not occur free in nature, but it can be prepared as a yellowish gas. It cools into a yellow liquid. Next come to the point of sodium. Among alkali metals, this is one of the most important elements. Among lithium, sodium, potassiums, these are so soft that they can cut with help of a knife. The sodium are cut with help of a knife and they have the low density and the low melting points. Very soft metal. Next, come to the point of magnesium. This may act as a metal and it is present in the second group called as alkaline earth metal. The magnesium burns with the air in the dazzling flame. It gives the magnesium oxide. Next, this is a gallium. See here, whenever this gallium is placed in our palm, it converted into the form of liquid metal. So the question is what? Name the liquid metal that convert liquid state whenever it is placed in palm, that is gallium. The symbol is Ga. The uses of gallium is a silver colored metals that is extracted during the zinc and aluminium production. It is used in the production of semiconductors and also used in lasers, in Blu-ray laser players and used in LED lights, light emitting diode lights. So these are the very important elements that present in the nature and they may use in many purposes, and the uses of elements is very importantly need in our day-to-day life. Thank you everyone.